Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Earl and I am back with another video today. Um, this is going to be the second part of the Star Wars Villainous review. Last time I left off, we had two characters left in Asajj Ventress and Moff Gideon. So last video, I explained Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and General Grievous, and overall I think that those are solid characters. Like, even Kylo Ren, who was at number 4, I'd play him again. And we're just going to get started here. I think we'll start off with Asajj Ventress. So, starting off with Asajj Ventress, so her goal is she has to complete 3 missions. And those 3 missions are the Rescue, Clone DNA, Stinky, Ambush, and the Witches. Each mission has something different for her that she has to do to complete it. Like Ambush, you can use a zero-cost ambition action to find Master Yoda and 2 clone troopers and place them in different locations. Now, in order to progress through the mission, you have to defeat Yoda and both the clone troopers. Each time you complete a part of the mission, you put an ambition on it, and then when that mission is completed, you collect the ambition and set the mission to the side. Let's see. Stinky. This takes place during the Clone Wars movie, where they were trying to find Jabba's son. You can spend 0 ambition to find Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, place them in different locations. You then have to defeat Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, and also have Count Dooku in play. Clone DNA, you can spend 0 ambition to find Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi and place them in different locations in your sector. The progress is defeat Anakin Skywalker, defeat Obi-Wan, and have a villain vehicle in play. Next is her shortest mission, the Rescue. Instead of 3 things to do, only has 2. You can spend 0 to find Ahsoka Tano and 1 clone trooper card and place them in different locations, and you just have to defeat them both. However, her longest mission is the Witches, with 4 things to do. You can spend 0 ambition to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, place them back down on top in any order. Progress is have Mother Talzin in play, have at least 1 Night Sisters in play, have Savage Opress in play, and play home. So I figured we'd go over each of these cards for the missions, since those are the important ones. But one thing I do want to mention is you have Nothing I Want. Select a card type, reveal cards from your deck until you reveal a card of that type. Put that card into your hand, discard the rest. You may then perform a play a card or ambition action. So, let's see here. I'll get out all the cards for this mission. Where is he? There he is. Okay. So for the Witches, you have to have Mother Talzin in play. Mother Talzin is a 2-cost, 2 credits ally with 2 strength, and she doesn't do anything when she's played. However, her abilities, you could spend an ambition, you could select any number of Night Sisters in your sector, pay that many ambition. Each Night Sister selected gets +1 strength. That costs a certain amount of ambition to play. Next one is to have at least 1 Night Sisters in play. Night Sisters are your most frequent ally. Their 1's cost 1 strength. However, their ability is quite useful. When Night Sisters is played, gain 1 ambition and get 1 ambition for every other ally at this location. However, they're not going to be the best for vanquishing heroes because they don't get that much strength, unless you have Mother Talzin in play. One of Asajj's better allies is going to be the 3-cost, 3 strength Savage Opress, Darth Maul's brother. When Savage Opress would be discarded from your sector, you may discard another ally from his location instead. And finally, the only card for this mission that actually costs ambition is Home, which is play 1 Night Sisters from your discard pile to Dathomir for free. Once you do all that, you get the mission. Okay, the next mission here is Ambush. Find Master Yoda and 2 clone troopers. So what you do is you just find Master Yoda and 2 clone troopers. This is Master Yoda's card. and he is 5 strength. When Master Yoda is played, look at the top 4 cards of Asajj Ventress's deck, discard 1 and return the rest to the top of the deck in any order. Clone Troopers are 2 strength, and when Clone Troopers are played to a location with another hero, Clone Troopers get +1 strength. So I don't know if they'll get +1 strength. It depends. If heroes are already on your board, it depends if they're going to get 2 strength right off the bat. Once you defeat all them, then it's over. Okay, so the next card here is Stinky. You can pay 0 ambition to find Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, place them in different locations. Anakin Skywalker is a 4 strength hero, and all allies at Anakin Skywalker's location get -1 strength, and Ahsoka Tano is a 3 strength hero. This is her younger form. Her more mature form is in General Grievous' deck. When Ahsoka Tano is played, Asajj Ventress loses up to 2 credits or 2 ambition. That may or may not hurt her, depending on how much she has of that. And finally, the final part of the mission is to have Count Dooku in play. Count Dooku is not only one of my favorite Star Wars villains, but he also has a fairly useful ability. He has 4 costs in credits, but he's 4 strength ally. Count Dooku. When Count Dooku would be discarded in a vanquish action, you may put him in your hand instead, so most of the time he won't go away. You can spend 2 ambition to look at the top 2 cards of your mission deck, return them to the top of an order. That's a great way for you to set up what your next mission is going to be. Also, another thing that you can do during a game is you can spend ambition equal to the number of face-up mission cards to reveal another mission, so you can start multitasking. Okay, so the next mission we have here is Clone DNA. Defeat Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. You have a villain vehicle in play. You spend 0 ambition to find Anakin and Obi-Wan, place them in different locations per usual. So here's where the weird stuff comes in. You can have 2 missions out where you have to defeat Anakin Skywalker as part of it, but I'm pretty sure that when you defeat Anakin Skywalker once, that only goes towards one of your missions. So we already went over Anakin Skywalker, so here's Obi-Wan Kenobi sporting his fight me pose. He is another 4 strength hero. All of Asajj Ventress's ambition, actions, and abilities are increased by 1 ambition. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the best character of the Clone Wars. He's great. Once you defeat them and have a villain vehicle in play, let's get her villain vehicles out. So the first villain vehicle I want to discuss is Trident. It's 3 power to play, and it's 1. Your actions are gain 1 power, ambition, and discard. So you can only play ambition cards there. The ability that you use when you move there is put 1 random card from your discard pile into your hand. If you need something, but you have a big discard pile, this is a very low chance of giving you what you want, if it's only a card with 1 copy, but it could work. I think her much more useful vehicle is the 3-cost Banshee. Its actions are not the most useful. It's Maneuver, which is move an ally or item, gain 1 power, and Fate. However, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, discard 1, and put 1 on the bottom of your deck. That could really cause for some good manipulation of your deck, so you know what you're looking for and what you're going to get. Her final mission is the Rescue. You could spend 0 to find Ahsoka Tano and Clone Troopers and place them in different locations. So we also already went over both those cards. When you defeat them, when you defeat Ahsoka Tano and Clone Troopers, you gain 2 ambition and complete the mission. Another card I wanted to touch on here real quick is Infiltrate. It's 4 ambition. Move Asajj Ventress to any location with a Fate card at end your turn. Before Asajj Ventress moves on your next turn, defeat all Fate cards at her location, then take your turn as normal at Asajj Ventress's current location. So that is a great way to take out heroes. However, there is Fate cards in Asajj Ventress's deck that can swiftly move heroes. Like Obi-Wan's Starfighter vehicle, which is right here. When Obi-Wan's Starfighter is played, move any heroes in Asajj Ventress's sector to any location. That could basically make spending that 4 ambition for Infiltrate useless. But if no one bothers to fate you, or they just don't get lucky with the fate actions, I just dropped a card, oh my god. Or they don't get lucky with the fate actions, that would be a very good way to get rid of heroes. Back surgery can't really do that well. Ow. As to where I place Asajj Ventress on my ranking, let's see, I had a Kylo Ren at number 4, I had Darth Vader at number 2, and General Grievous as my favorite. Unfortunately, I placed Asajj Ventress at a 5. I'm in a certain group with Disney Villainous fans, and they're all saying that Asajj Ventress is the worst, or a few of them have said that Asajj Ventress is the worst, should I say, because of her difficulty. I don't actually think that I dislike her because of her difficulty. I dislike her because I just find her boring. She's not fun for me to play. I find her, for someone who has the most complex goal, I actually find her pretty boring to play. And I don't like being bored when I'm playing Villainous. So, our final character is Moff Gideon. Now, this guy probably has the most steps in his process to win, unless you count every bit of every mission as a step for Asajj Ventress. So, first Moff Gideon has to start by finding Grogu. And then Grogu has to be on the hero side of it, on the villain side of his board, at the same location as Dr. Pershing and the laboratory samples. You then have to spend 5 ambition to win. Now, there's many ways to get Grogu out and onto your board. Like, one card is called You Have Something I... Oh my god. Like, one card is You Have Something I Want. Reveal cards from your fate deck until you reveal a hero. Play that hero to any location in your sector. There's certain allies that could be good. Maneuver Death Troopers to a new location. They're 2 strength for an ambition action. You can maneuver them to a new location. However, your most useful... Let me get out your most useful cards. If you're going to be playing Moff Gideon. This one isn't the most useful, but I'm going to take it out simply because it's really cool. You, and you. So, excluding the cards that Moff Gideon actually needs to win, there is about 7 different cards that I recommend playing. Probably one of my favorites of those is the Imperial Light Cruiser. It's 3 costs. However, Moff Gideon only has 1 fate action. And, he can't stay at the same location over and over again. So it's going to be very hard for him to fate you unless he has this card out, because this card gives you an extra fate action, along with a play card and a maneuver action. The ability's nothing to laugh at either. Either drop to 5 cards at the end of your turn or immediately gain 1 ambition. That would be very good for helping you find the cards you need to win. Imperial Light Cruiser is honestly a must play for Moff Gideon. One card that I don't use as much is the Client. He gives the location he's at ambition, and he's 0 strength though. Does not have a lot of strength. You can spend 2 ambition to reveal cards from your deck until you reveal Beskar. Play it for free. So I'm going to get Beskar here. Beskar is obviously the Mandalorian medal, I think it is. I haven't seen the show in a while. But it's 2 costs, and you attach it to an ally. Now, this card is probably going to be your best way of finding Grogu simply to get him out. You can spend 0 ambition to remove Beskar to play any card from your hand for free. However, you can spend 4 ambition to remove Beskar and find and play Grogu to the hero side of your sector. Now, another way that you can get Grogu out is the Outland TIE Fighter, Moff Gideon's other vehicle. It's 3 power to play, and its actions are Ambition, Maneuver, and Vanquish. And its ability is reveal cards from your fate deck till you reveal a hero. Play that hero to any location, give them -1 strength. So, not only... Now, I'm not saying that it's useful to get heroes on your board simply to play Grogu, but it is. But Grogu's ability can honestly help you in itself. when it states, when Grogu is revealed in a Fate action, you must play him immediately to a location with another hero. If no other hero is in play, discard Grogu and another Fate card drawn. So there's no heroes on your board, and you get a hero out on your board. That's not Grogu. And Grogu is revealed in a Fate action, they are forced to play Grogu at that location. So they'll be helping you without wanting to help you. Yes, getting at least one, just get at least one hero on your board. One card that is very risky to play but can help because there's only one copy of this is the 5 ambition cost Captured, which simply states find and play Grogu to any location on the villain side of your sector. Great card to use Beskar for. You can play it for free. Now, the card that I said isn't the most useful, but it's just really cool, is his Darksaber. It's 1 ambition to play, and it gives +1 strength. However, it states, attach Darksaber to an ally. So yes, you attach it to an ally. That ally gets +1 strength. If that ally is defeated, leave Darksaber at its location. So it's not discarded along with the ally. It's left there. The first hero or ally to that location attaches the Darksaber and adds a +1 strength token to it. So heroes or allies can have this attached, and every time it gets attached, you add more and more strength to it. And Grogu can obviously not have it attached. It stays at the bottom. But by far, Moff Gideon's most useful card that he doesn't have to play is going to be Dark Troopers. He has a lot of these. They're 3 costs, but they're 5 strength allies. They're really freaking strong. And you can spend 0 ambition. If Grogu and no other heroes are at this location, move Grogu to the villain side of your sector. That is going to be your main way of getting Grogu on the villain side of your sector. Not the main way of getting Grogu out on your board. They can't even get Grogu out on your board. But they're going to be the main way of getting Grogu on your side of the board. They're very useful allies. Now, when we get to some heroes that can hurt him, honestly, any hero can hurt him by simply just covering up actions. Moff Gideon's one of those villainous characters who he can't really do much if he has a lot of heroes on his board. But I'm only going to name, because he only has 4 heroes. He has the other Mandalorians, Bo-Katan, Reese, and Koska Reeves, which make him lose credits or ambition based on whether he has the Darksaber out in play or not. Fennec Shan makes an appearance. Or Fennec Shand. When performing a vanquish action to defeat Fennec Shan, at least 2 allies must be used. She's one of those traditional heroes. And, of course, Moff Gideon's Fate deck has to have the Mandalorian. Only a 4 strength hero. He gets +2 strength if Grogu is at his location. This ability will work if Grogu is on the villain side or hero side of Moff Gideon's sector. But where it really hurts Moff Gideon is his effect cards. So, May the Force be with you. Every Fate deck has a card that says that. All allies in Moff Gideon's sector get -1 strength. His restriction is Unexpected Help. When Unexpected Help is played, defeat all allies in Grogu's location. All allies. So if you have Dr. Pershing there already and this is revealed, you have to go back to your deck again. No allies may be played or maneuvered to Grogu's location. So you can't even have anything there. Grogu is moved to the hero side of your sector at that location. Remove this card and you take a vanquish action. So you have to go out of your way to take a vanquish action. His restriction is probably the worst restriction in the game, period. Let's see here. Next card we have is the Jedi. Remove any Dark Troopers at Grogu's location. Move Grogu to any location on hero side of Moff Gideon's sector. Another very hurtful card for Moff Gideon. The bounty isn't that bad. It just removes 1 Beskar from Moff Gideon's sector. He has multiple copies. Self-protection. If move Grogu to any location with no allies present, Grogu must remain on the same side as Moff Gideon's sector. Now, I tried to have my brother, when I was playing the game with him, tried to have this played on me. No, I tried to have it played on him, but I couldn't play it on him because he had allies at every location. So it was actually a dead fate. Because I also pulled this card, I am programmed to protect, which you can't play if no heroes are out. Because it gives all heroes in Moff Gideon's sector gain +1 strength. And the other card that could possibly be bad is the Return of Fett. Swap return of Fett for up to 2 heroes from the Fate discard pile and play both of those heroes to any location. And where I placed Moff Gideon on my ranking, well, the only number left is 3. He is definitely the middle of the barrel character. I just think that him only having 1 Fate action is kind of bull. But either way, he is a rather difficult character to win with. He's definitely second to Asajj Ventress in difficulty. I've won 1 game with Asajj Ventress. I don't think I've ever won a game with Moff Gideon. But I just find Asajj Ventress to be worse to win with. She just takes so much longer. But if you're playing her against the right opponent, yeah, that's my review of Star Wars Villainous. If I had to rank every Villainous set, period, last place out of I have all my Villainous sets here. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of the 9 sets, 9th place goes to Despicable Plots. Don't like that set. Every character I dislike in that set. Horn King, Lady Tremaine, Gaston, especially Gaston is my least favorite Villainous character, period. Next, I'd have to give it to Wicked to the Core. I mean, not Wicked to the Core, Worst Takes It All. I know it's the main set and it's the biggest set, but I don't find any villain in there except Captain Hook and Jafar to be particularly good. Honestly, Jafar's the best one in the set. I really like playing Jafar. Captain Hook is okay, but Prince John, Queen of Hearts, Maleficent, and Ursula, I just dislike them all. I don't like playing any of them. I actually have their villain movers lined up over there because me and my buddy who I played Villainous with, we're working on that. I'm trying to play every character at least once before I play them a second time over. Yeah, that takes 8th place. 7th place? I hate to say it, but I'm going to give it to Bigger and Badder, the newest set. It's just, I really liked the set when it came out, but Lotso sucks. Lotso's real bad. Madame Mim's fun, but she annoys me occasionally. And Syndrome, if you just keep bombarding Syndrome with Fate actions, he's not going to win. And at 7th place. 6th place. See, this is where the ranking gets really hard. Because this is where I like every set now. 6th place will go to... I'm going to give it to Evil Comes Prepared. I really like Scar and Radigan, but I really dislike Yzma. Like, I disliked Yzma at first, then I started liking her again, but now I dislike her. She's just... I don't know. She's like Asajj. She's just boring to me. What was that? That was 6th place? I hate to put Evil Comes Prepared that low. You know, tied for 6th and 5th place is going to be Evil Comes Prepared and Wicked to the Core. Because Dr. Facilier is in there, but I'm starting to like Dr. Facilier more, and I realize how he could potentially be more difficult. Evil Queen and Hades are really fun, while Radigan and Scar are also really fun. I mean, Scar's my second favorite Villainous character, period. 4th place, I'm going to give to the core set of Marvel Villainous. All the characters in there are good, but Hela and Killmonger kind of drag it down. And I'm sad to say that because those are 2 of the best villains in the MCU to me. Actually, the only villain who really sucks in the MCU that's in the core set is Taskmaster. They royally wasted Taskmaster. But all the characters in that set except Hela and Killmonger are fairly enjoyable for me to play. Taking 3rd place, I'm going to give it to... See, this is really hard. Because I really do like the Star Wars villains. I'm going to give 3rd place to Star Wars Villainous core set. Because I'm not really familiar with it yet. And much like Marvel Villainous, Kylo Ren is Star Wars Villainous's Hela. And Asajj Ventress is Star Wars Villainous's Killmonger. Star Wars Villainous and Marvel Villainous are actually like kind of the same in my ranking for them because Taskmaster's that perfect middle of the barrel villain, wow, Hela and Killmonger and Kylo Ren and Hela, no, not Hela, Saj Ventress are just bad, pretty much, like bad enough. Second place in my ranking will go to Mischief and Malice for Marvel Villainous. Loki and Madame Mask are really fun, and so is MODOK. I enjoy every character in that set. I'll always like. I like them mostly more than all the characters in the first set. However, number one has to go to Perfectly Wretched because I enjoy all those characters a little bit more than I enjoy the characters in Mischief and Malice, but at least I enjoy all three characters. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.